What's up, YouTube? I'm Z, and this channel shows you the world through my lens. Whoa. I just had a sneezing attack, like, as I pressed record, but hopefully I cut that out, because that would be kind of weird if, like, the first thing you heard when you clicked the video was just, like, 3 sneezes in a row. I sneeze loud, too. Thank you guys so much for all of the comments. I feel like I'm going to say that every time, but I am thankful, so yeah, whatever. It's fine to express that. I mentioned in the last one, in the 1 million subscribers, that I wanted to do at least 1 or 2 kind of lighter tracks. So I'm actually going to do a double header this weekend. Surprise! I wasn't sure if I was just going to like randomly surprise you guys by dropping 2 videos. But I figured I'll let you know. That way you know to look out for the next one, rather than watching this one and being like, all right, in a few days I'll check for another one. So we're doing Back on 74 / Message in a Bottle right now. We're going to do this live retake version. And then after that, we have another one, which will be a surprise. I won't tell you what the video is, but keep your eyes open because there's a second one coming. All right? All right, guys. Sorry about that. My wife was looking for our baby monitor. I have our older son's baby monitor with me today because I'm going to be waking him up as soon as I finish this video. Okay. Here we go. Back on 74, Message in a Bottle. And then there's another one coming, like I said. Eyes peeled. All right. What do we have here? Let's find. Listen, I feel like y'all, I say this so much. I don't know if I said it in any Ren thing, but I say this a lot in the other stuff that I react to. My favorite thing in terms of singing is hearing, you know, the high notes, the falsettos. Like, I love that. That's my absolute favorite thing. I'm already in love with this. All right. I'm pulling it back. The shock is over. Let's go back from here. Here we go.
Keep it rocking, doing the same thing. We get high on the breakdown. We were watching from the same time, but that don't change what I think now. We were talking about the same crime, but we don't hide when it rains now. I learned my lesson at the same time. Ooh. Where did it go? Back on 74. Call this place my home. Never gonna cry anymore. Where did it all go? Keep it rocking.
Wow, the backup singers with him right there, that was beautiful.
Keep it rocking, doing the same thing. We get high on the breakdown. We were watching from the same time, but that don't change what I think now. We were talking about the same crowd, but we don't hide when it rains down. I learned my lesson at the same time.
Ooh, the delivery on lesson right there.
I learned my lesson at the same time.
This is my style, guys. Like, this is what I like when it comes to singing.
Ooh, where did it go? Back on 74. When I tease you, call this place my home.
Oh, word?
Let's take 'em back to 17-4, inherently poor myself.
No, that's dope. I thought maybe the whole song was going to be singing, and I would have totally been about it. But this makes it, I feel like, even more interesting that he's about to do some rapping for us now. Okay, sir, let's go.
Let's take 'em back to 17-4, inherently poor myself on the
Breakdown.
talk is secondary, first my specialty, naughty bars on the
Take down.
rap like nicotine, sound so addicting, click, click, zibble, flip, caddy, that
Rap like nicotine.
naughty bars on the
Take down.
rap like nicotine, sound so addicting, click, click, zibble, flip,
Addicting.
caddy, daddy, hit the green, soak up dopamine, I mean dope scheme, take more head than the blade of a guillotine, Filipino.
This man did not just say take more head than the blade of a guillotine. I also feel like he said when he did the nicotine thing and he did the addicting, I like how he changed the emphasis on how we would say addicting to make it fit the rhyme. That's a thing that I think when rappers are really comfortable with what they're doing and really comfortable with their use of words and their confidence, they can do it really well, you know. And there's people who try it all the time, but sometimes you hear that and you're just kind of like, oh, that was kind of weird. But there's other times where you hear it there and it's just like you might just skate right past it, like it could sound completely normal, even though if you went back and you were like, oh, that isn't how I normally say addicting, or addictive or whatever. I think he said addictive maybe. And then after that, he said a bunch of words real fast back to back. I don't know if I'm gonna try to break down all of those. I think it's right after this, but I feel like they had something to do with like smoking a cigarette maybe.
Bars on the
Take down.
rap like nicotine, sound so addicting, click, click, zibble, flip, caddy, daddy, hit
Click, click, zippo flip. So like a lighter, right?
naughty bars on the
Take down.
rap like nicotine, sound so addicting, click, click, zibble, flip, caddy, daddy, hit the green, soak up dopamine, I mean dope scheme, take more head than the blade of a guillotine, Filipina, you should have seen her, she likes girls but I turn Tina, Angelina, wanna raid her tomb, Ocarina, with a Zelda move,
Laura Croft, Angelina, want to raid her tomb.
girls but I turn Tina, Angelina, wanna raid her
Like Tina Turner, turn Tina. Filipina likes girl. Yeah.
Pina, you should have seen her. She likes girls, but I turn Tina. Angelina, wanna raid her tomb. Ocarina, with the Zelda moves. Sound so smooth, wax strip groove. Don't stay still, wanna make that move. Thought for food, colour scheme nude. Massive like jungle, shy but rude. And the world is yours, that's a Nas shout out with an awkward pause. Cause the world is flawed when the power makes money and the money makes wars. And the world
Facts.
is more than a place in space on.
That's facts. I'm gonna pull that back so we can hear that one more
And the
time.
world is yours, that's a Nas shout out with an awkward pause. Cause the world is flawed when the power makes money and the money makes wars. And the world is more than a place in space on a spinning ball. And for now that's all, back to 1974. Back on 74. Call this place my home. Never gonna cry anymore. Where did it all go?
You just scat a little bit.
Just a lonely day, an island lost at sea. Oh, another cast away, nobody here but me. Oh, more loneliness than any man could bear. Rescue me before
okay, sir? Dang, man, he sounded good on both of those. I'm not as familiar with, so I'm assuming that maybe both. So I'm assuming Back on 74 maybe like a cover slash remix as well. I'm not familiar with the original of that, but Message in a Bottle, very familiar with the original there. He sounded great on that, and I love how well he was kind of like harmonizing with the backup singers. It really just created this beautiful wall of sound that I was just getting, pleasantly assaulted with the entire time. And I love that I didn't see the rap switch coming. I honestly had kind of just like decided in my mind going into it, especially once it started playing, because people were saying like, if you want to see more singing, Ren, this is another one that you should check out. So when going into it, hearing the beginning, I was kind of like, okay, he's going to be singing the whole time, and I'm totally about it. I really like how it sounds. But I love that we had that switch up. I love that he continues to, even on a song like this, continues to, I'm going to say not even, I'm going to say especially on a song like this, continues to bring up, particular topics. And I love that, in this one, again, he was kind of addressing like the greed for money, greed for power, connection with wars. Like, this is a thing that's, considering what's happened in the last couple days. Hopefully y'all know what I'm talking about. I find it difficult to talk about, so I don't want to start the waterworks here, so I'm not going to talk about it at the moment. But just considering what's going on in the world right now, it's you need stuff like this, that whether it's in a serious format or whether it's in a lighthearted, enjoyable format, but regardless of the format, bringing awareness to these type of things. That was awesome, guys. I really enjoyed that. Like, I 100% would want to jam out in my car to that. Like, I can picture myself driving around listening to that and singing to that. Cool. Another one coming. Not today, though, in case that was confusing. Tomorrow, I'm dropping another one. I'm not telling you what it is. It's a surprise, but I'm dropping it tomorrow. If you guys are still here, I appreciate you spending your time with me. Hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time.